Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your support. Thank you to everybody that has donated, and thank you to all of the clients that have purchased a private reading from me. I want to wish you all a happy 2017. I want to thank you also for bearing with me while I've been trying to get the January monthlies out and also the 2017 yearly tarot forecast. Unfortunately, I had to miss a couple of the weekly forecast in order to get those readings out. I just want to wish you all a happy 2017, and again, thank you for your support. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for your patience. And if you are looking for additional guidance aside from the weekly and monthly tarot forecasts that I offer here on my channel, I do draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day to Facebook and also Instagram. So if you're looking for extra guidance, please head over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there. And of course, if you are interested in a private reading, please head over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. So I wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 9th through the 15th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. All right, Taurus, so at the bottom of the deck, I have Death. Okay. So for some Taurians, you might be dealing with a Scorpio individual because Death does represent the sign of Scorpio. And I do feel like for some of you, you're maybe dealing with a Scorpio this week. And then for other Taurians, Death is a very powerful major arcana. So it does represent great change, transformation. So for some Taurians, something can be ending, but with Death, there's always a new beginning. So something ending, creating that space within your life so something new can come in. So for some Taurians, something could be ending, or at least ending the way that it was. It's no more, it's transforming to something new. So there could be some Taurians that are definitely going through some changes at this time, but for many of you, this is what you want. I think that you've been wanting this great change or wanting this transformation. The overall energy for the week is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups does represent wish fulfillment and happiness. So for many Taurians, I see you just being in a really, really good place emotionally. And yes, for some of you, some sort of wish is coming true with the Nine of Cups here. Again, it could be something related to a Scorpio, or it's in regards to some sort of big change, something that I think that you've been waiting on. Now, with the Six of Cups here, the Six of Cups is that nostalgic energy, and it does represent the past. So the Six of Cups, for some of you, this is you maybe receiving that closure. Now maybe things are really starting to move forward. And for some of you, maybe you're receiving closure when it comes to a particular situation. For other Taurians, with the Eight of Wands here, this is movement, but it's also communication. So I think that for some of you, you could be receiving some sort of news or communication, maybe quite suddenly or unexpectedly with the Eight of Wands. You could be hearing from someone from the past. With the Six of Cups here, this can be someone popping back up for some Taurians. Now, it can be an ex, but it doesn't have to be. This can just be an old friend or someone that is from the past, maybe someone that you haven't seen for quite some time. With the Eight of Wands, this is all about communication, and it can represent things happening very quickly. So for some of you, I feel like you are receiving maybe news, or you are hearing from someone maybe quite unexpectedly. Now, for some other Taurians, you might be trying to start a business. You might be trying to give birth to something new because we have the Empress here. And this might have been, with the Ten of Wands here, this might have been like a stressful sort of process with the Empress here. I do see many of you incredibly creative this week. I'm definitely getting this very fiery energy this week, Taurus. So I do see many of you very, very fiery and very creative. And there's some sort of maybe new beginning or something that you've been trying to get off the ground. And maybe for some of you, that's why we have death here, because now things are starting to change. With the Empress, especially if you're a Taurus female, this can be other people around you finding you incredibly attractive with this energy of the Empress. Also very, very creative, no matter if you're male or female. This can be you just incredibly creative this week, and maybe you are giving birth to something new. For some of you, I feel like this is a new business that you're trying to start, and with the Ten of Wands, it's been maybe a little bit difficult. It's been a little bit of a process. For other Taurians, this possibly could be you working too much. You might have far too much on your plate. Maybe you work full-time, but maybe you're trying to start a business on the side or something like that. There's maybe something you're trying to manifest right now, Taurus, and you might just simply have a lot going on with the Ten of Wands. So maybe needing to ask for help. Now, what's interesting is we have the Empress, we have the Emperor in the spread. So I don't see this too often, especially in a little tiny spread like this weekly spread. So we have the Empress, we have the Emperor. So for some of you, you're in a couple, you're in a relationship, and you know, your partner might be very significant this week. There could be something unfolding within a partnership with the Nine of Cups. Maybe there's some sort of wish that's coming true when it comes to your partner. Because we do have the Empress, the Emperor, and then I also do have the Two of Cups here. And the Two of Cups can represent your relationship, Taurus. This is reciprocated love. Two people connecting on a deep emotional level, getting to know each other more, spending more time together. So for some partnered Taurians, this could be you and your partner spending more time together this week. With the Devil here, this might be more positive energy. There could be a lot of passion within this relationship. And with the Empress, you know, she's that very fertile energy. So if you don't want to conceive, definitely take proper precautions here. And then for other Taurians, this Emperor could be your boss. For some Taurians, let me just see what I'm getting here. For some of you, your boss could be an Aries man. Your boss might be a Scorpio. Your boss might be a Capricorn, because the Devil card here does represent the sign of Capricorn, and Aries can represent the Emperor here. So for some of you, I think that you're receiving maybe some sort of communication from your boss with the Page of Swords here. Maybe there are some Taurians that maybe you're trying to move up within the company, or you're trying to land maybe a position of power here. Maybe you're trying to be the boss, Taurus. And with the Page of Swords, you could be receiving communication in regards to that. You could be getting down to the bottom of something when it comes to that. But for a very small number of you, this could be delays with that situation, especially with the Devil here. This is a restrictive sort of energy. So if you're a Taurus that's trying to move up within the company, and maybe you've been busting your butt with this Ten of Wands. Maybe you've been, you know, taking on a lot of hours, maybe even trying to prove yourself to your boss. There could be some delays, unfortunately, but hang in there, because this is a cycle that's completing. And with death here, perhaps something that was restricting you previously is now starting to change. There's maybe a transformation that's taking place here. For some of you, you are maybe leaving a position or leaving a job and moving towards starting a new job, or moving towards that maybe higher position here. But the Devil for me can be that restrictive sort of energy, or feeling trapped within a situation. But again, with death here, there's going to be changes with that, and also with that Nine of Cups here. So Some good news could be coming through for many of you that you've been wishing for. At least you're maybe receiving that communication or that news this week that you are maybe going to be landing that job, Taurus, for some of you. Let me just see what else I'm getting here. And then for other Taurians, especially if you're single, you could have an ex popping back up. You could have, maybe it's a Scorpio, Capricorn, or Aries individual that's popping back up. For some of you, maybe you're spending more time with this person because we have the Two of Cups here. So there could be some Taurians that are getting into a relationship. And then there could be some Taurians that maybe you're trying to, again, maybe you're trying to start a business. You're trying to get something off the ground. Just continue on working hard, Taurus. You're definitely experiencing a lot of changes, and this is wish fulfillment. So I see many of you actually moving towards a very rewarding, with the Empress here, a very rewarding new beginning here. So overall, as you can see, Taurus, it's going to be a great week for you. Emotionally, I see it being a really, really good week. I do see many of you more fiery, more passionate, very creative. For some of you with the Emperor here, this is going to be your energy. You're going to take back your power in some way. Maybe you've been in a restrictive sort of situation, Taurus. Maybe you've been working a job that's no longer fulfilling you. Or maybe you were in a relationship that is toxic or not healthy. But with the Emperor here, for some Taurians, you could be taking back your power and initiating maybe this great change with Death here. But overall, I think it's going to be, for some of you, it's going to be an eventful week. For others, it's going to be just a good week. This is some good energy to work with. All right, additional guidance for Taurus for this upcoming week. What does Taurus need to know? Please show me. All right, so oh my God, look at how interesting that is. I have this card that just flipped over, which for me in this deck, this is just like the Empress. This is that very fertile energy. We have Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So there are some Taurians that are absolutely going through a lot of changes right now, but you're protected. You're being guided. So listen to your intuition, pay attention to the signs, but also, you know, this is some incredibly creative energy that's with you right now. So whatever it is, Taurus, that you want, this is the time to go for it, okay? So Taurus, I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I wish you a wonderful week. Take care.